I dubbed this bill's predecessor, Senate File 1, as Drew's bill in honor of my 8-year-old grandson who lives with severe autism and is the inspiration of this legislation. Ironically, Drew will not benefit from this legislation, but other boys and girls from Iowa will. Drew is a bright little boy, but is unable to communicate very well with words. He has an identical twin brother, Jace, who is developing normally. At about 18 months, Drew could count to 20 frontwards and backwards. He would read license plates and knew that a 9 inverted was a 6. And then he began to withdraw, ceased communicating, started to display traits of autism, including perching. He has no fear. The higher he can climb, the better, the more happy he is. Repetitive behavior and self-stimming. Fortunately, Drew could not have been born into a better family. My son Scott is a special education teacher at Des Moines East High School and worked one-on-one with a young man living with autism. Drew's mother, my daughter-in-law Kim, worked at a group home for children with autism and is a devoted stay-at-home mom. As I said, this bill doesn't go far enough and will not even cover Drew, but it's a good start. 1 in 110 children born today are diagnosed with the autism spectrum disorder, and that includes Asperger's syndrome. 4 times as many boys are diagnosed with autism than girls. 1 in 70 boys are diagnosed with autism. We don't know the causes. There is evidence that there is a genetic cause. A family with an autistic child has a higher chance of having another child with autism. There are also environmental factors. Why is one of my grandsons autistic, the other developing normally? We don't know the causes. But what we do know, as Senator Riley eloquently and persuasively and passionately said, is that ABA, Applied Behavioral Analysis, provides the highest level of help for children with autism when applied professionally and at an early state of intervention. Senate File 2349 provides for ABA treatment for children of state employees. I feel a little uncomfortable with this. Please don't feel that this limited number of kids is elitist or that somehow kids of state employees are better than your kids or my grandkids. It's simply the best we can do for now. It's a start. We were told that the bill as originally drafted would have died. So that's why we first applied it to companies of 50 or more employees. And now this bill, as Senator Riley said, is limited to children of state employees. The version of the bill is very limited in scope. It covers only the children of state employees. The cost is minimal, a little more than $1 per month per policy. The premium increase is expected to be about $14.50 per year. That is an increase of less than 0.5%, 0.39 to be exact. And there is also a maximum annual benefit of $36,000. This won't break the bank. In fact, I am hopeful that in a couple of years we can demonstrate the good that Senate File 2349 is doing for Iowa kids and at a reasonable cost. And I want to come back to you, friends and colleagues, with legislation then to expand ABA to cover all Iowa children. But this is all we can do now. I want to thank Senators Riley and Heckroff and Harsuch and Warnstad for their leadership and vision on this matter. I also want to thank and acknowledge the work of former Lieutenant Governor Sally Peterson and all the moms and dads of children living with autism who mounted such an impressive grassroots campaign and champion for this bill. As you know, I am very passionate about this matter and the kids that it will help. As I said, this won't help my grandson, Drew. but it will help a lot of other Iowa kids who live with autism. Thank you.